Good morning, students. Welcome back to our YouTube channel schoolquiz.com. As you know, my name is Danish Agarwal. As we have started our chapter, that is chapter number 2 of class 9 CBSE, that is matter around us pure? Is matter around us pure? In which we have discussed what is matter, what do you mean by pure substance, difference between elements and compounds, difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture, and difference between mixture and compound. Now, as we have already discussed that the term solution, now in this video we will discuss our heterogeneous mixture, that is a colloid. So let's start. That is chapter number 2, that is matter is matter around us is matter around us pure? Is matter around us pure? So our today's topic is colloidal solution. So today's our topic is colloidal solution. Colloidal solution. As I will give you a brief introduction. First of all, matter matter it is classified into pure and impure. Pure substance and impure substance. Pure substance can be classified as elements or compounds. Pure substance can be classified as elements or compounds, and impure substance is also known as mixture. And mixture can be classified as homogeneous and heterogeneous. So in which we have discussed homogeneous mixture, that is solution. Now heterogeneous mixture is of two types. First one is colloidal. And other one is suspension. So we are discussing colloidal solution. As I have already told you that colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. So let's start. What is colloidal solution? A colloidal solution a colloidal solution a colloidal solution is a mixture is a colloidal solution is a mixture is actually heterogeneous. A colloidal solution is a mixture is actually heterogeneous, but appears to be homogeneous. Homogeneous. A colloidal solution is actually a heterogeneous solution, but it looks like a homogeneous solution. But it is actually a heterogeneous mixture. What is heterogeneous mixture? Which has separate boundaries, or the constituents which do not have a uniform composition. If you have any doubts in topic heterogeneous mixture, first of all go and watch that video, that what is heterogeneous mixture. So appears to be homogeneous. The size of particles of colloidal solution lies between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. The size of particles of colloidal solution lies between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. For example, if we take example like milk is an example of colloidal solution. Like shaving cream, milk, shaving cream, etc. These all are the examples of colloidal solution. Now we will discuss what properties of a colloid. Now we will discuss properties of a colloid. So our topic is properties of a colloid. So properties of colloid. First one is a colloid is A colloid is a heterogeneous mixture. A colloid is a heterogeneous mixture. Second one is the size of particles. The size of particles of colloid is too small. The size of particles of colloid is too small. As I have already told you that its size is lies between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. The size of particles of colloid is too small. Too small. The size of particles of colloid is too small to be individually seen by naked eyes. That is, the particles of the colloid is too small. The particles of a colloid is too small. Next one is the size of particles of colloid. The size of particles of colloid is big enough to scatter a beam of light. That means the size of particles is big enough that they are able to scatter the beam of light and makes the path visible. If you still have any doubts in that point, you can watch my other video, that is Tyndall effect. In which I have told what is Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect is the scattering of beam of light by the colloidal particles is known as Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect means due to which path becomes visible. So the colloidal big enough to scatter a beam of light passing through it and make the path visible. Suppose it is a torch and here is a solution present. For example, solution of milk. When the rays get pass, path becomes visible. So we can say that colloidal solution particles show Tyndall effect. We can also say that colloidal solution shows Tyndall effect. Now we will move to our fourth point. Of property of colloid. Fourth point is the colloids are quite stable. The colloids are quite stable. Particles do not, that is, the particles do not settle down. The particles do not settle down when a colloid is left undisturbed. When is left undisturbed. Now we will move to our fifth point, that is particles of colloid can pass through the filter paper. Particles of colloid can pass through the filter paper. Particles of the colloid can pass through the filter paper therefore, which means what? Which means what? If the colloidal solution is passing through the filter paper, it means we can't separate them with the help of filter paper. With the help of filter paper, particles of colloid can pass through filter paper. Therefore, we can't separate. Therefore, we can't separate a colloidal solution. So can't separate a colloidal solution by filter paper. We can't separate a colloidal solution by filter paper. So how can we separate them? We can separate them with the help of a process known as centrifugation. I will also make one video on the topic centrifugation. So don't worry, please be stay tuned. In our next video, I will also discuss topic what is centrifugation. So however, they get separated. They get separated by a special technique called centrifugation. So as we can't separate colloidal solution by filter paper, so we can separate it with the help of process known as centrifugation. So this is all about our today's topic, what is colloid and what is colloidal solution and its properties. In our next video, we will discuss our topic, that is types of colloid. Which is also very important from the paper point of view. Sometimes a one number question comes on the basis of types of colloid. So students, you should note down all the points written here, and understanding of the concept is very important. If you still find any difficulty in this topic, you can comment in our comment box section, and I will try to solve it out as soon as possible. So share our videos with your friends, that they can also get benefit from that videos. So this is all about today's topic, that is what is colloidal solution and the properties of colloidal solution. And in our next video, we will discuss what are types of colloids. So this is all about our today's topic. Thank you very much, students. Thank you very much.